They say April showers, May flowers. So grab some tea, play some good music, and let's plan your bullet journal for May. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Angelica. I like to make videos about college, lifestyle, fun stuff, dumb stuff, so if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to click subscribe, follow me on my social media, and be a part of the community. Today we are doing a bullet journal style plan with me video, quarantine edition, I'm at home edition, let's get more productive edition, why is my sleep schedule so messed up edition. I know it's been really hard to be productive at home and happy at home and healthy at home, so hopefully this spread helps you out. If you're looking for a pretty low effort but still looks decently nice and you can get some good work done, then this is the video for you. So I have relatively a simple setup. I have this really affordable journal from Amazon, cardstock, thick paper, gridded dotted lines, and I have some brush tip pens and also some Crayola super tips and some regular black pens as well, so you don't need much. Some general tips: stick to 2 to 3 theme colors and doodles. This is your month's visual brand and you want to stick to it to have that consistent feel. Although there are tons of themes you can be inspired and copy after, don't be afraid to mix and match themes that are already made so you can really make something that's unique and best for you. So for a monthly cover page, I am just writing May in the center of the paper with some lettering calligraphy. My lettering is not the best, but I'm trying to work on it, and we're going to be penciling out a circle wreath situation. Then we will be drawing in some flowers with 5 petals, and don't be afraid to kind of give it that sketched out, doodled look. I'm just adding some little stems and adding more dimension to the core of the flower, and I'm going to be sketching out the wreath like this, and it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Here I'm stacking another flower on top that could be behind the wreath, on top of the wreath. I like to go over the petals to give it those like double lines to get that sketched effect. This way it looks more impressive than it actually is when it's really low effort. So I'm going to be doing this for the rest of the semicircle, and adding a little dots here and there to make these little vines. I don't even know what these are, pollen sticks. Truly not a flower enthusiast, but I'm just adding some speckles to create the circle, and we're going to be coloring in just the edges with a pink color. So this gives it some dimension, and you could color the whole thing, but I feel like it looks more crafty if you do it like this way, and you don't have to be inside the lines, it's all part of the look. Then with a darker purple color, I'm adding same deep dimensions to those edges, and it just gives it that I tried really hard but it's not that impressive. And then with my lightest pink color, I'm filling in the vines and adding some color. And that's it for the cover page. So next we are going to be filling out the things to look forward to page, and I actually don't do a monthly spread because I find myself not using it. I just use my weekly spreads. So this is a really cool way to stay busy and excited during quarantine. So I'm just writing things to look forward to here, and I think I space out look to give it that aesthetic look. I don't know what I was trying to do. And I write forward in cursive. I'm outlining here with the black. It doesn't have to be precise or accurate, it just gives it that extra oomph. This is a place where I want to keep a calendar overview of all the cool activities I'm letting myself do once a day, because during quarantine it's really easy to get discouraged. So giving myself one cool thing to look forward to, I feel like will keep us all going. I'm starting out numbering 1 through 31. How many of you all still have to sing the months song to figure out how many days are in a month? So we have 31, and I'm just making a little mini calendar at the bottom because I don't use a real full one, so this is a good one to just glance. And I'm writing one cool activity that lasts anywhere from 1 hour to 2 hours that I can do by myself that will bring me happiness and joy. Here I'm just writing down one activity a day that I can look forward to. These activities range from 1 hour or 2 hours, and they're activities I can do by myself and just give something for me to look forward to. I'm writing things down like rewatching an old favorite television episode, making a digital Bob Ross painting, baking a tasty recipe. They have some awesome recipes, so there's so many things, and I'm listing a whole bunch of them here. I'm going to be adding the same type of flowers I added on the cover page. You already saw me do this, but they're just 5 petals, and adding some stems and little pollen sticks and retracing the petals so they have that artsy look and sketching it in there so they look like they have dimension, and it looks like you put way more effort into this. So here are some other cool things you can do to look forward to. Make slime, write a 5-page free narrative story, sketch animations, make a TikTok, curate a Spotify playlist, develop a business idea like Shark Tank. There are so many cool things you could do. I also like to have a monthly goals page, and I'm just writing goals out here in cursive. My marker was a little dry, so I'm going back on the downstrokes and just tracing everything again so it looks more unified and more colored, but this marker was dying. And I'm going to be doing the same thing and tracing it with my black pen, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Again, it can be a little messy, and that's part of the, I guess, aesthetic. I'm just drawing out 3 straight colored lines for my 3 category of goals. I feel like categorizing your goals helps it make it less overwhelming. So I have personal goals, professional goals, and then also some random goals. So whatever your goals are, whether how quantifiable or not quantifiable, just jot them here for the month. Here I'm drawing in some vines that I can draw some more flowers, and I'm connecting it to the next page so it can unify it a little bit more. And I'm going to be adding the same flowers I've added on the previous page and also on the cover page here. And same thing, it's kind of that sketchy effect, and you're going to be adding the 5 petals anywhere you want, the pollen sticks, the inside dimension of the fuzzy core. I am not a botanist. One of my personal goals this month is to decrease my screen time to 5 hours. I know that might be high for some people, maybe that's really low for some people, but my screen time has been out of control during quarantine, so I'm trying to get better at that. And add in any other goals you have. Don't feel too pressured to feel like you have to do a lot. Even little goals are really important to achieve as well. Here are my weekly spreads. I'm doing a pretty basic format. Just find the 2 middle dots on each edge. So the long way and then the short way. We're going to be creating long rectangular boxes for each week, and I'm just using a straight edge here, but I'll be honest, most times I do not use a straight edge, and I think that's helped me become more okay with the wiggly lines. I'm leaving the top open because I'm going to be lettering, so do that to all your boxes. And we're starting calligraphy here. I'm starting with Monday. I like to start my week Monday. I know some people like to start their week with Sunday. I get so nervous doing this on camera. My handwriting turns into crap. So I am trying to get better at being able to do this even with the camera. My roommate is so good at this. So honestly, I have much ways to improve. But the only thing that makes your handwriting better for calligraphy is doing it again and again and again. So that is what I'm doing. You don't have to write this in calligraphy, you can just use cursive or just capital letters as well. Then I'm writing goals to put some weekly goals. And then I'm just closing it up with these lines, and they just close up the date boxes, and it just gives it a more cohesive look. So the next thing I do is start numbering, and I'm using the color purple. And I know that this is technically April going into May, but I wanted to start my May with May 1st. Then I'm adding in flowers. You've seen me do this multiple times already in between the areas I made mistakes, so I just want to bring more unity and color to, so it gives it that nice little look. Here I'm also adding drop shadow to each box, and I'm just tracing it along the sides and then the bottoms as well. Then I'm also tracing it again with a black pen, and yeah, I think that's it for the weekly spread. So now I'm going to be adding in a little bit of a meta inception thing here. It says post YouTube video on Tuesday the 28th, and this video is going up on Tuesday the 28th. So how trippy is that, right? No, not really? Okay. Here are some weekly spread tips. Don't overwhelm yourself with too many tasks, because most likely you will not be able to do all of them. You can use it to keep tasks, or you can plan your schedule, or you can use both depending on how you want to use it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this type of video, make sure to click subscribe, comment below what you liked, what you didn't, and let me know if you end up doing any of these cool ideas. I hope you all have a wonderful May, and I will see you all in the next one.